What's good, y'all? Welcome to a brand new video. Today, I'll be doing my all-star predictions for the Eastern Conference. Let me know what y'all think about my predictions, man. I know I haven't uploaded in a minute, but I'm back on the grind now. So hope y'all enjoyed the video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and let's get straight into the video, man. Before we start this video, y'all go follow my IG, man. Link in bio. Link in description. Y'all go run that up for me real quick. Appreciate y'all. All right, so the guards I got starting for the East is DeMar DeRozan and Zach Levine. I think DeMar DeRozan is an obvious pick, leading the Bulls in the first seed, 26 points per game, 5 rebounds, 5 assists per game, man. You know, he's been killing it, buzzer beaters, game winners, everything, man. You already know DeMar's been killing it. Obvious pick. And at the next guard, I think Zach Levine deserves it. 25 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. And this next spot was actually hard to pick because it's Harden. You got Trae Young. But I think Zach Levine deserves it. You know, first seed, putting up good numbers. I think he deserves it over. You know, Trae's putting up sick numbers too, but they're like 12th in the East. So that's why I picked Zach Levine to start. For the East starters for the forwards, I think this was pretty easy. Giannis, KD, and Embiid. I think they're all locked in to make it. Giannis is averaging 28 points per game, 11 rebounds per game, and 6 assists per game, and fourth in the East. And he's only 2 games back from the first seed. And yeah, bro, he's a top MVP candidate, going crazy like always, man. KD averaging 29 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists. The second in the East, my bad. And yeah, bro, KD, top MVP candidate, no brainer. Joel Embiid averaging 28 points, 10 rebounds, and 4 assists per game. The 6th in the East, and even with everything going on with the Ben Simmons wanting to get a trade and all of that stuff. Embiid still going crazy. He just dropped 50 the other day too. Joel Embiid, definitely all-star starter and an MVP candidate too, man. All 3 of these forwards are all MVP candidates, which is pretty crazy. Joel Embiid is pretty crazy too. The 2 guards I have coming off the bench is James Harden and Trae Young. The 3 forwards I have coming off the bench is Jimmy Butler, Jason Tatum, and Miles Bridges. There's also 2 wildcard spots that I'm going to get to after. James Harden averaging 23 points, 8 rebounds, and 10 assists on the second team in the East, the second seed in the East. You know, I think that's definitely all-star worthy. And he's just, he's doing his thing, man. He's doing his thing on the Nets, going crazy. Not as crazy as back in the day, but definitely all-star worthy. And yeah, Trae Young dropping 28 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 9 assists. But their team is in 12th place. That's why I have him on the bench. And I have Zach Levine starting. Because I think Zach Levine deserves it more. But yeah, bro. Trae Young still doing his thing. Still putting up numbers. So I think he's an all-star. Jimmy Butler averaging 21 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists. He was injured for a lot of the part of the season. But they're top team in the East. He has the numbers for it. And the forwards are just a weak position this year. So I think he'll still make the all-star team. In the beginning of the year, he wasn't like MVP type player, but the injuries did slow him down a bit. But I think he's still an all-star. Tatum averaging 25 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. They're fighting for a playoff spot right now. And Boston's been pretty disappointing this year. Not playing as well as they're supposed to be playing. But Tatum is putting up the numbers. And I think he will be an all-star. Miles Bridges is averaging 20 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. They're currently 7th in the East. And yeah, I got Miles Bridges. He's just a player you want to see in the All-Star game. Crazy dunks. He's been going crazy recently. And yeah, I just think he deserves to be an All-Star. If you don't know how the All-Star game works, it's 2 guards off the bench, 3 forwards off the bench. And there's also 2 extra wild card positions. So wild card positions are basically like any position can make it in this. It could be a guard or a forward. So I got Darius Garland and VanVleet, 2 guards. Those hella guards this year. Not much forwards. And I think Fred VanVleet and Garland deserve to be in the 2 wild cards. Fred VanVleet averaging 22 points, 5 rebounds, and 7 assists per game, fighting for a playoff spot. Raptors had hella injuries. Players coming in and out. And Fred VanVleet just, kept going crazy, kept putting up numbers, helping the Raptors stay in the playoff fight. And I think he deserves to be an all-star for sure. And yeah, I'm a Raptors fan too, so I'm kind of biased, but I honestly think he does deserve it. Darius Garland averaging 20 points, 3 rebounds, and 8 assists per game. And the Cavs are in the 5th seed, which is a seed no one expected the Cavs to be in. I think Garland definitely deserves to be an All-Star, as the Cavs are in a spot where no one thought they'd be, even without Colin Sexton. So I definitely think Garland should be an All-Star. All right, so the snubs that I have for the All-Star game that I think could have made it but are not going to make it is Kyle Lowry, LaMelo Ball, Jaylen Brown, Jarrett Allen, and Siakam. I know what you're thinking. How is Kyle Lowry an All-Star snub? I know he's not playing like a regular Kyle Lowry season. He's been in and out the lineup with injuries and all that, personal reasons too. But bro, Lowry's literally the GOAT. He should be in the All-Star game no matter what. It's like when Kobe Bryant, even in his bad years, they'll still put him in the All-Star game because he's the GOAT. They have to give Lowry the same treatment, but they don't, bro. They're always hating on the GOAT, bro. Lowry's not just the greatest rapper of all time. He's the greatest player of all time. He's better than Jordan and LeBron. And it's literally facts. People just don't realize it. If you want a full video on why Kyle Lowry is the greatest player of all time, yes, I said all time, just leave it in the comments below. I have all the facts. I have all the proof and everything. He literally is the greatest player of all time. But yeah, they're not going to put him in because they're just going to be haters like that. And yeah, bro, Lowry, literally NBA champion. He should be the finals MVP. He scored 26 points and 10 assists, the most points and assists in the game-winning game, in Game 6. But they gave it to Kawhi because, bro, the NBA is biased for small forwards. They always give it to the small forward. It's like how Iguodala got it over Curry. They gave it to Kawhi over Lowry. It's like that, bro. They always snub the point guard. But yeah, bro, Lowry, that's the first snub. It's facts. And I'm going to let some of these clips play out just in case you forgot how goated this guy is.
Silence this crowd as Lowry scores the first bucket. A history with that scintillating last 2.5 minutes to keep their season alive. Kyle Lowry, what a start. Oh, this year in this building, the one time they played in the regular season, they won again. Lowry, again, Kyle Lowry.
And this was the toughest shot, but Green gave him a cushion.
The last 4 road teams have won in the series. Lowry lighting it up here in the first 2+ minutes. Kerr, so one of the reasons he started Looney, he's their best center right now, and a good start tonight was imperative. As Siakam drills a three-pointer. They've hit 4 threes already.
Or making the play again. He could have pulled up. He's on fire. Instead, turns it down. Finds Siakam all by himself in that corner.
Should he have played in that game the other night?
Well, I don't know any of the medical stuff, and I wasn't obviously.
I'd say LaMelo Ball would be the biggest snub right behind Lowry. You know, there's so many guards this year in the East. But I think, you know, LaMelo averages 27 and 7, playmaker, future of the league. I just think the other guards deserve it a bit more. And I don't see Charlotte having 2 All-Stars. You know, Bridges is already going to make it, so I don't see them having 2 All-Stars in 1 year. You know what I'm saying? So I think it would make more sense to pick Garland, who's on the 5th seeded Cavs, rather than LaMelo on the 7th seed Hornets. But I wouldn't be surprised if LaMelo would make it over Garland or Van Vliet, just because it's really close. And honestly, I think the league would rather just see LaMelo in the All-Star game, just because, you know, he's like the future of the league. You know, definitely, you know, a more popular player. So yeah, this is just who I think deserves it. You know, but I definitely wouldn't be surprised if LaMelo made it over any of the other guards. LaMelo were to make the All-Star game, which I think he has a really high chance of making it actually. I think he probably would make it over Van Vliet just because their stats are damn near identical. And they are a couple seeds above the Raptors. But I just can't not put Van Vliet in there. You know, Raptors fan, I have to do it. It would be disrespectful not to. But yeah, there is a good chance LaMelo makes it. But on my list, I think he doesn't. Or I might just have to take him off the list. Jarrett Allen is the next snub. I actually picked Miles Bridges over Allen while doing this list because he has better stats. The Charlotte is a lower seed than the Cavs, but I just much rather see Miles Bridges in the All-Star game than Jarrett Allen. He's a much more fun player to watch. And yeah, I don't really see Jarrett Allen in the All-Star game. But, you know, the Cavs definitely do deserve an All-Star, which is why I put Garland. And I think Garland deserves it much more than Allen. And I don't think the Cavs deserve 2 All-Stars. Siakam and Bridges had almost identical stats, but I had to pick Bridges over Siakam just for the fact that the Hornets are playing better basketball, as the Raptors are the 9th seed. So I don't think the 9th seed team deserves 2 All-Stars. So I picked Bridges over him. But I do think Siakam will replace KD because KD is injured for 4 to 6 weeks. I forgot about that. So they're going to need a forward replacement, and I think it'll be Siakam. Jaylen Brown is putting up great numbers this year, but Boston is just not performing as well as I thought they would, or as well most people would have thought they would. So I just think the other guards deserve it more. I mean, Brown deserves it too, but I just can't see the Celtics having two All-Stars. So that's why I left him off. Alright, now I'm going to recap everything I went through in this video. So for my Eastern Conference starters, I predict Demar, Zach Levine, Giannis, Kevin Durant, and Joel Embiid. For my Eastern Conference reserves, I have James Harden, Trae Young, Jason Tatum, Miles Bridges, and Jimmy Butler. For the two wildcard spots, which will be part of the reserves, I have Fred VanVleet and Darius Garland. And lastly, for my snubs, I have Lowry the GOAT, LaMelo Ball, Jaylen Brown, Jarrett Allen, and Pascal Siakam. And that's the end of the video, man. Hope y'all enjoyed. Let me know what your thoughts are about my predictions. If you agree, if you disagree, let me know your predictions down below in the comment section. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you didn't enjoy the video, still leave a like, because, why not? Subscribe. We're at 50 subs right now, on a road to 100 subs. Let's try to get 100 subs. And yeah, bro, make sure you leave your predictions down below. And if you do disagree, let me know why you disagree. If you agree, let me know you agree. And yeah, man, I'm gonna see you on the next video. Let's get 10 likes. No, not 10 likes. Let's get 5 likes. And I'll do a Western Conference predictions video. Let's go. See y'all next time.